baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Yanni Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Striding in is Mickey Mantle, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mickey Mantle.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Urshela leads off first with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Left center, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Babe Ruth. Now a swinging bunt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 offering. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Longoria is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So now into the box is Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 11. Here it is, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Brett Phillips will bat next. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. Urshela trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Fred.
Up next for the Rays, Fred McGriff. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wendell is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
Aaron.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set and the 1-0 pitch, and a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Evan Longoria.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, what a gorgeous swing right there by Evan Longoria. Hey, man, you're going to need 3 hands to count how many important home runs he hit in the drop. This guy has put this team on his back for a long time and was a pillar of the franchise.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Randy Arozarena. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Comes set and the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 1 for 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So to get his day started at the plate, Wander Franco tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a double steal try here. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Throw into third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Mafia.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. Torres hit the bag. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We played 2 full. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
That brings up Mickey Mantle, as this is grounded foul off to the left. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Mantle stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-2 the count. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Next it'll be Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over. The 2-2. He's outside for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Wow, with that base hit right there, D-Row. Career RBI number 2,000. And there are only 5 players in the history of the game in that rarefied air.
Yeah, I mean, this is the zenith of our sport, right? You're on the Mount Rushmore of driving in runs here, putting your names next to guys like Hank Aaron, the Hammer, Babe Ruth. He's already got Lou Gehrig in his rearview mirror, the Iron Horse, Barry Bonds, some of the game's elite. This guy is a future Hall of Famer and a pleasure to watch.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
The center fielder, Brett Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Phillips is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next up, Fred McGriff. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Over to first, Cole. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Number 3. Longoria.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Phillips on third. McGriff stands at second. No outs. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1.
No, that's down.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard down the right field line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Randy.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Randy Arozarena. He doubled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As you watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Babe Ruth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
And he lays off there, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 to short, reined in. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo
Now to bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First delivery to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Wander Franco. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First offering.
Yeah. He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Next, here is Francisco Mejia as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Ball, that's him.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Joey Wendell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So now here is Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by McGriff, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The right fielder, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2.
Counter's full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Brett Phillips. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One strike now from Cole.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate now, Fred McGriff. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Garrett takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front 4-1. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
First offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a liner. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next for New York, Lou Gehrig singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Counts 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. It's taken high above the zone.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Andrew Kittredge enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Andrew Kittredge.
Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Gehrig stands at first with 1 out. Grounder down the line at third. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 4-1. Jonathan Loaizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
Third baseman Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the right. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Austin Meadows will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to bat will be Austin Meadows. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate now is Brendan Lau, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
That brings up Wander Franco. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Francisco Mejia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front, 7-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Kittredge typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here's the 3-1. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
So
1-1.
down.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
And now here is Jorge Posada, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the AB now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 on its way. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2. Nope, foul ball.
2 down, runners at first and second. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mickey Mantle. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
From the stretch.
Nope.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already.
Ball 1,
This
no
guy just
strike.
can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's down.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too
Inside,
tight
ball
with that
3.
one. 3-0.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Meadows is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jamison Taillon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jamison Taillon.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
The center fielder, Brett Phillips.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Fred McGriff. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. One out and a runner on third. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. In the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 1. Jeffrey Springs has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Springs playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Plate now, Babe Ruth, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Soriano is off at first with 2 away. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Diego Castillo comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the two runners in scoring position.
Diego Castillo.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rays lead it 8-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Arozarena.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So the Bronx Bombers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Wow.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. To the plate now, Wander Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Those were great tapes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Lau, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 18.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's out.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Count, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. So striding in to start the 9th is Jorge Posada, and they could use a spark from him here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So the next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wendell is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2
strike.
out, nobody on.
That's ball
And maybe
2.
a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home.
Count 3-1.
And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch is made, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos earns the win, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.